Ashley. The father of the baby was never found out, as a result of relying on her parents who had already disowned her. The baby was taken away from her as soon as it was born. The child was adopted by a relative who had no children. Isabel also has 2 young kids whom her ex-husband took custody of. The children have completely rejected her, and she is not allowed to visit them at all. It is no exaggeration to say that Isabel has lost everything. She is now living in extreme poverty, working morning and night to pay the alimony demanded by my aunt and the child support for her children.
Mom, do you have the house keys? I left mine at home. Seriously? I have my keys, but I can't give them to you. Looks like you'll be camping outside for 10 days. Why? What are you talking about? Oh, I guess I should explain. I just landed at the airport. The airport? Yes, we're on a vacation. Vacation? Yep, I'm with Hannah. Cabo is amazing. I splurged since it's my first trip in a while. Took some time off work for a proper vacation. Hold on. What's going on? Vacation in Cabo? You never mentioned anything about this. I didn't think I needed to tell you. Why? Isn't it obvious? Why would I take you, someone who's practically a housekeeper, on a vacation? That being said, we'll be away for 10 days. I don't want you filing a missing person report if we just disappeared without a word. So I'm just letting you know where we are. Oh, I see. What about me? Should I try to join you later? What? There's no way I'd bring you along. This is a special trip. Having a gloomy girl like you with me would just ruin it. You need to stay home and keep up with the housework while we're gone. I might buy you a keychain as a souvenir, though. But for Hannah, I'll get her whatever she wants. She's the only one I want to bring with me, my beautiful, sweet Hannah. I can't believe this. And we're also scouting for her wedding. She wants to have it here. Her fiancé works for a prestigious company, you know. Someone way out of your league. Honestly, I wish she had been born first. If she had, I wouldn't have had you. Having her is more than enough for me. Mom, that's so cruel. Well, we're going to the hotel now. We'll be back in 10 days in the afternoon. Like I said, make sure you don't slack off on the housework. Wait, Mom. How am I supposed to get into the house?
Hey, are you free today? I was thinking we could have dinner together.
Sorry, hun. I can't today.
Oh, are you sure you're okay? You've seemed down all day. What's wrong?
It's nothing really. I'm sorry for making you worry.
Oh, come on. Has your mom been bothering you again?
Yeah. She's taking Hannah to Cabo. She says she couldn't take me because I'm just a housekeeper. She said Hannah is enough for her.
Oh, man. That's ridiculous.
She says she only needs beautiful and charming Hannah. I know I'm not as beautiful as her, and she has a better figure too. But I've been doing my best. So it hurts to hear it from my own mom.
That's really harsh. She went too far.
And then when I checked my wallet, my credit card was gone. I don't know what to do.
What?
I looked at the transaction history and there are charges from Cabo. Mom must have taken it.
Wait a sec. Did you report the card as lost?
No, I haven't yet. I mean, I didn't lose it, so...
Do it now.
But...
Are you worried about your mom and sister being in trouble? I love you for being kind-hearted, but this is serious. If someone else is using your card, it's fraud, even if it's family. Call the credit card company and freeze the card. Get it? Call now.
Okay. I've never seen you so worked up before. I didn't realize it was this big of a deal. Hun, I finished the process to stop the card.
Okay, did you check everything else? Is it all good?
Yeah, it looks like they only took one card. The one I usually use is safe.
Good job. You must have been stressed.
Yeah, but I'm worried about Mom and Hannah. What if they're stranded in Cabo with no money?
Babe, you're too kind, you know that?
But they're still family, even after being told that.
Listen, I need to tell you something important. I think it's time to cut ties with them.
Huh?
You shouldn't get involved with them.
But what does that mean?
I'm saying this for your sake, but also for theirs.
For them too.
Ever since your dad passed away, you've been supporting them, right?
Yeah. When he died, Hannah was still in middle school and Mom had never worked, so it was hard for her to find a full-time job. I dropped out of college to support them.
But how many years has it been since then?
About 9 years, I think.
You paid for most of Hannah's college tuition, on top of using your dad's inheritance, right?
Yeah, she repeated a year, but she graduated last year.
And then she quit her job right away and has been job hopping ever since, right? Now she's working as a receptionist? You told me she spends all her money on herself. Your mom's still living off your income without working either.
Yeah, you're right. Hannah's money is her own, but my money is for the family, Mom says.
That logic is flawed. Your mom isn't physically unable to work, is she?
No.
This Cabo trip was entirely funded by your money, and she didn't even ask you. It's not right, and you have every right to be angry.
I guess you're right.
You've known it all along, haven't you? I admire your patience, but if this continues, you'll be exploited by them forever. Do you really want to continue living like this? Besides, they've become accustomed to living on your income. They've grown more and more irresponsible. Now, they've even resorted to taking your credit card and using it without permission. This can't go on. If things stay the same, it's going to ruin everyone. You, your mom, and your sister.
Oh, honey, what should I do?
First, you need to separate yourself from them. Nothing will change unless you do that.
Yeah, you're right. As you say, it's going to ruin us all. I need to make a decision.
You know, I'm here for you. Now let's go get something to eat. I've already made a reservation at a nice place. It got a bit heavy. Let's do something to refresh our minds.
Thanks for being there for me. Of course.
I just want to see you happy. Let's go when you're ready. Okay?
Thanks, really. Ah, that was delicious. Thank you, honey. I can't believe you reserved such a nice restaurant. I've never had Italian food that good before.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'd take you there anytime you want.
How did you manage to get a table at such a lovely place? Was there a special occasion?
Well, actually about that, I have something to tell you.
Sure, what's up?
Well, I know it's sudden, but...
What? Oh my god. Is this...
Katie, will you marry me?
Oh my gosh. Is this an engagement ring? So, that restaurant earlier was...
Yeah, it was part of the surprise. And sorry if it's too much.
No, not at all. I'm so happy.
And there's one more thing I need to tell you.
What is it?
I've been assigned to work abroad. I'll be moving in a couple of months.
Really?
Yeah, and I know it's sudden, but I want you to come with me. I'll make sure you're taken care of. What do you think?
Of course, I'll come with you. But
what?
I can't just leave Mom and Hannah behind.
Oh, babe. About that, I have an idea.
You do?
We've solved this problem for now. Next, we need to start preparing for everything else.
I'm sorry to have you involved in this. Things are getting even busier for you, and I'm adding more on your plate.
No. Your important matters take priority over everything else. We still have a lot to plan for, but it's late now. Let's head home and discuss everything tomorrow.
Okay.
What's wrong?
I just remembered. I left my house keys at home, and Mom and Hannah are gone. So I can't get into my house tonight. I totally forgot. Do you think I can find a hotel now?
What? Nonsense.
Why?
You can stay at my place.
Really? But it's so sudden. Are you sure?
Of course. Why are you hesitating? You're going to be my future wife.
Future wife?
Oh, you haven't answered me yet. So, will you be my wife?
Yes, of course.
Yes. I'm so relieved to hear that. For now, let's get some rest. We'll tackle everything else tomorrow.
Yeah, sounds good. My future husband. Hi, Katie. How's it going? It's about noon there, right? You must be at work. You've better been on top of the housework. Here, it's perfect weather. The ocean looks stunning from our hotel window. Cabo is just the best.
Mom, you sound to be having a lot of fun.
Why wouldn't I? It's a trip with my precious Hannah. A family trip is something you'll never get to experience. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention, I took your credit card with me. I've been using it to pay for everything on this trip. You've been working for us anyway. You should be thankful I'm putting it to good use. Today, we're going to enjoy the extra options. First-class spa treatments and fine Italian dining at the hotel. I'm willing to spend anything for my lovely Hannah. All the extra charges will be on your card, too. No complaints, okay? You're just a cash cow for us. That's the only way you're useful. Your job is to make money and be a backdrop to beautiful Hannah. Okay then, let me enjoy some luxurious breakfast in my bed to start the day.
Mom?
It's amazing how we can enjoy such luxuries for free. Credit cards are so convenient. Even outside my country, this card does everything.
About that card. It should be deactivated by now.
What? Deactivated?
Yeah, I noticed it was missing from my wallet yesterday. I thought I had lost it, so I quickly called the card company and had it deactivated. It's standard procedure when you lose a card, you know. I'm glad I realized it early.
What the heck have you done?
I never imagined you took it. Anyway, I'm glad it's found.
Now get it reactivated immediately.
For what?
For what? How are we supposed to enjoy our trip without it? Hurry up, do it now.
But it's wrong to use someone else's credit card for your vacation. Besides, the card you took can't be used anymore.
Why not?
I canceled it yesterday.
Canceled?
Yeah, I have another credit card that I usually use, so I realized I didn't need to. It seemed like a good opportunity to get rid of one.
Oh my god! Are you serious? You useless girl! You totally messed it up. How dare an ugly thing like you ruin things for Hannah? Know your place. You've ruined our trip.
Mom, I told you before. You can't use someone else's credit card.
Oh, please. It's your card. So what's the problem? What's wrong with using family's things?
Even if it's family, using someone else's card without permission is fraud and a crime. I didn't know all the details until recently, but my fiancé explained it to me.
What did you just say? Fiancé? What do you mean?
Oh, I guess I hadn't mentioned. I got engaged last night. He surprised me with a beautiful dinner. I said yes, so now he's my fiancé.
What?
Since we're on the topic, I thought I'd mention it.
Wait a minute. You have a boyfriend?
Yeah, he's a coworker. We've been dating for over 3 years.
Wait, you? There's no way someone like you has a boyfriend, let alone a fiancé. Are you just jealous because Hannah is getting married first? How pathetic. Instead of telling such obvious lies, fix the credit card situation. A lying loser like you is just unbearable to look at. I've listened to you all this time, but now I'm going to be with someone who treats me well. So I'm not going to follow your orders anymore. And by the way, Mom, I'm going to move abroad with him for his new assignment. What? Also, I'm quitting my job. No. He got promoted and is being transferred to an overseas office. I'm going with him when we get married. Once we're settled, I plan to find some remote work there. Wait, hold on. I'm not following. What's going on? And one more thing. We're moving in together to prepare for his assignment. So, I'm moving out tomorrow. What? Wait, Katie. Moving out? What do you mean? It means just as I said. Oh, and I had the landlord unlock the door for me. I'll throw away the food in the fridge. Of course, I can't have all of my things cleaned up today or tomorrow. But I'll do a quick clean, so don't worry. By the time you guys return, I'll be gone. Make sure to lock up properly. What are you talking about? You're just going to leave us behind and find happiness on your own? Who's going to pay for our living expenses? You have a responsibility to support us. Ever since your dad passed away, you've been the breadwinner for this family. You can't just do whatever you want. Mom, you can't solve that by getting a job yourself, right? Well, Hannah is getting married, right? I don't know who her fiancé is, but with her spending habits, he'll have a hard time after marriage. And you'll be alone when she leaves, you know? So you need to start earning money yourself. But... Anyway, you said you were bored with the same routine every day. Now you'll have some excitement and earn money too. It's perfect. That's not what I meant. Oh, and don't worry about finding a job. I talked to Grandma about it. What? My mom? What are you thinking? You know how much I despise that woman. Yeah, I know. She sounded quite furious over the phone. She says she wants to go to Cabo and drag you back. She'll pick you up when you get back home. No, how could you do this to me? It's great that you have a job lined up. Grandma's B&B is short-staffed, so she said you could start right away. No way. I have to work at that old place? This got to be a joke. I won't do it. Well, I guess you have the right to decide. But since Grandma is willing to take you in, maybe you should listen to her. Anyway, I have to start packing. Wait! I probably won't be able to check my phone until I'm done. I'm sorry about that. Katie! Oh, I almost forgot to mention. Your lease ends in 3 months. What? Enjoy your vacation in Cabo. Oh my god! No, wait! Answer the phone. Why aren't you reading my messages? Come on, you can have a look at least once. We still have a week left in Cabo. And now you're telling me the lease is ending? What are we supposed to do? We were relying on your money. Are you listening? Answer me.
Babe, how's the packing going? Everything okay?
Yep. With some help from my friends, I'm managing.
Great. Sorry this all happened so suddenly.
No problem, really. I think I can move my stuff over tomorrow.
Okay. I'm already at the new temporary apartment. I'll come to help tomorrow. Just let me know when the movers arrive.
Will do. Thanks. And by the way...
Yeah?
This all happened so fast that I still can't wrap my head around it.
I know, right? It's been a whirlwind. From canceling the credit card to proposing to you, then discussing my overseas assignment, and you agreeing to come with me, agreeing to the assignment with my boss, and starting the moving preparations. I was already nervous about the proposal, but when I heard about the credit card issue, it blew my mind.
You were more panicked than I was. I told my mom about the engagement and the credit card freeze, took the afternoon off, and moved all my stuff out of the house. I'm exhausted.
It was great that your friends came to help. You have some really good friends.
Yeah, I'm so grateful. They were all so happy about my engagement. Thanks to them, I'm all set to go. I can't wait to move into our temporary place you found tomorrow.
All this in one day. Insane speed.
Absolutely. Oh, hang on a sec. Another call from Mom.
She's still calling? Pretty determined, huh?
Yeah, she's been blowing up my phone with calls and messages all day. I had to mute notifications while packing. Maybe I should just block her.
Wow, hearing you say that shows how strong you've become. I think it's a good idea, especially with how busy we're going to be.
No kidding.
I should get started on dinner. Tomorrow is going to be another busy day. Make sure you get some rest.
Hey, hon.
Yes?
Thank you for freeing me from my family and for choosing me to be your wife. I'm really happy.
I'm glad you accepted my proposal. Thank you for deciding to come with me. I'll protect you from now on. I'll take on anyone who tries to harm you.
You're so reliable. Love you. I look forward to our future together.
Love you more.
My mom kept calling me over and over. But following my fiancé's advice, I blocked her on everything. It felt like a weight had been lifted. Unable to use my credit card, she and Hannah were stuck in their hotel room for the remaining days of their trip. Luckily, all the necessary expenses for the trip had been prepaid with my card, so they didn't go hungry. It's a shame they couldn't fully enjoy their time in Cabo. As for the unauthorized charges, I had the entire amount refunded through a lawyer. They put up quite a fight, but when it was explained what they'd done was fraud and could lead to prison time, they quickly panicked and apologized profusely. They ended up selling a lot of their belongings to pay me back in full. While I thought this would be the end of it, things got more complicated. Hannah's fiancé happened to be a former classmate of my fiancé. When he learned about what happened, he was furious. He called off the engagement, canceling not only the dreamed Cabo wedding, but the entire marriage. Hannah, who's usually confident, became quite depressed. She had quit her job in anticipation of the marriage, so she was left heartbroken and unemployed. This caused her relationship with Mom to become strained. They both ended up working and living at Grandma's B&B. However, their work performance was so poor that they were constantly making mistakes and getting scolded, leading to daily tears. I hope they reflect on their actions and live a humble life from now on. As for me, I'm finally living a happy life. Since then, my husband and I haven't had any fights, and we enjoy peaceful days together. It's a happiness I never imagined in my previous life. I wish I had sought advice sooner.
Hey, are you seriously getting married?
Yeah, but what's going on?
What's going on? That's my line. What the hell do you think you're doing, not even telling me your mother? Don't you disrespect me like this?
Why are you being mad? By the way, how did you know I was getting married?
Because I received the invitation.
Huh? But I didn't send any.
Even if you say that, it still arrived. That's why I messaged you today.
There's no way I would send an invitation to the family I've cut off ties with. Besides, I didn't even intend to invite you to the wedding.
Then what is this about? Are you trying to say it was sent by mistake or something? That's just not possible.
I think it was probably sent by my fiancé's mother. But I explained my relationship with you to her. I told her that we were no longer in contact and that I was not inviting you to the wedding. But she insisted that we are still family no matter what. and I will regret it if I don't invite you. I thought she didn't seem convinced, and it looked like I was right. I think that's why she sent it without my permission. It's not my decision, so you can just ignore it. Just throw away the invitation.
Oh, okay then. I'm glad that we don't have to attend your wedding. I don't consider you as my daughter. You are such a failure. Why did someone as beautiful as me end up giving birth to an ugly woman like you? My daughter is only the adorable Luna.
Yeah. I'm tired of hearing it. I was a failure because I looked like my father and was bad at academics. And my sister is a perfect daughter because she's beautiful and has good grades, just like you.
That's right. And Luna is trying really hard. Luna graduated from medical school and became a doctor at the big hospital. Do you even understand how difficult that is? You're no match for her.
Yeah, I get it. Ever since I was a little girl, you always compared me to my sister. The difference in treatment was huge too. You have no idea how hard it was for me.
I don't care.
I remember one time you gave me a piece of bread while you made a sandwich for my sister. I wanted to eat that sandwich too. The same with clothes. My sister always wore brand new, cute dresses and such. I could only wear used clothes given to me by relatives, faded and with small holes. I wished I could have at least worn my sister's old clothes. You never once let me wear my sister's clothes because you thought they were too good for me. I wanted to dress up too. I was so jealous. You told me I shouldn't finish high school because it was a waste of money, so I should be working right away. But I decided to pursue my schooling with a scholarship that included dormitory accommodation. Meanwhile, you paid all my sister's tuition, right?
So what? I only consider Luna as my daughter. What's wrong with showering love on my only daughter? To a woman as ugly and stupid as you. It's a waste to give you any affection. I don't care if you get married. I won't help you with a single penny.
Don't worry. I'm not going to depend on you from the beginning. You're still the same. That's why Dad left you, you know.
Excuse me? What do you mean by that?
I mean it as it is. Dad always treated me and my sister equally. Dad kept telling you to stop favoring my sister. He warned you many times. But you never listened at all. Dad got fed up with you. So he divorced you at the same time I left home. How can you call me a failure when you had a failed marriage?
That's enough. How could you disrespect me like this? Who do you think you're talking to? Don't you ever talk like that to me when you failed as my daughter. Ugh, talking to you just gets me irritated. I'll never go to your wedding. Even if you have a child, I won't recognize that child as my grandchild.
You don't have to do any of that. I'll explain our situation again to my fiancé's mother. Well then, goodbye.
I really can't believe your sister. So I got a wedding invitation from Ella, and I went to the trouble of messaging her to tell her that I wasn't going. You know what she said? She said I have a failed marriage. Can you believe she said that to me?
Seriously? What kind of jerk she is? Mom, you shouldn't care about what she says. She's not our family anymore.
You are right, honey. You are my one and only perfect daughter.
Ella is being cocky just because she's getting married. She's just an ugly woman after all.
Right? She's so cocky. Talking to her really irritates me.
I know, right? I wonder where she gets all that attitude with that ugly face. I can't believe she disrespected you like that. I mean, is it true that she's getting married?
I can't believe it either. But since I got the invitation, I think it's true. A man who marries an ugly woman like that must be really ugly. Or a bald guy, right? I mean, I can't believe she's getting married before you.
Yeah, I got it. I came up with a great idea. I'm gonna crush Ella's wedding. And totally messed up the wedding.
That's a good idea. But how?
How about crushing the wedding in mourning clothes? I'm not invited, but I'm still her sister. I think they'll have to let me in. If a relative in mourning clothes suddenly appeared, I think the wedding will be ruined. I bet the groom will get shocked and might cancel the wedding. They might break off the engagement on the spot. Maybe I could comfort the groom and snatch him from Ella. What do you think, Mom? Sounds fun, right?
That's my daughter. That sounds like a perfect plan. You will definitely cause chaos. Let's totally miss out Ella's wedding.
Just as I thought, Mom. You understand me. Actually, all my managers took the day off that day. So I could probably skip half a day without getting caught. I'll sneak out of the hospital and crush the wedding.
Perfect. But what if they don't let you in? I'll contact Ella on the day of the wedding just to be sure. I will tell her that you will be attending, so she should reserve a seat for you.
Yeah, it will be a waste to go and not get in. That's a good idea, Mom.
Alright then. Make sure to see the look on her stupid face.
I will. Leave it to me, Mom.
Finally, today is the wedding. I'm sorry I can't make it, but I hope you'll enjoy this once-in-a-lifetime occasion to the fullest. Congratulations to you!
What? You're scaring me all of a sudden.
Scared of what?
You were weirdly nice to me. I can't help but think there's more to it than that.
What? That's rude. What's wrong with celebrating my daughter's wedding?
I'm telling you this because I don't need you to congratulate me. Or are you up to something?
Wow, seriously? You really don't know how to respect your mother. Whatever. Anyway, I contacted you because I had something to tell you.
I knew it. What is it?
I won't be at the wedding today. So, Luna will be attending in my place. She's busy, so I'm sure she'll be late.
What? I didn't know that. I didn't even send an invitation to her.
What? Luna is your sister. Why don't you just make a seat for her, even if it's on the day of the wedding? She's trying to make up for my absence. Unlike you, she's very kind. She takes time out of her busy work schedule to come here. You should be grateful.
I never asked for it, though. Coming to an uninvited wedding on the day. Are you really up to something?
That's for you to find out. Anyway, make sure to prepare a seat for Luna. Or else, there will be consequences.
Alright then. I'll have the venue staff and the receptionist add her name. Just to make sure. Does my sister know who my fiancé is?
Why would she know? Like I said earlier, she's busy, you know. Of course, she doesn't care who you're married to.
Oh, really? Poor thing. Mom! Help!
What? Aren't you in the middle of a wedding right now? I bet everyone was so surprised to see you there. I wish I could have seen Ella's stupid face.
Mom, that's not what I'm talking about. Why is this happening?
Hold on, calm down. What exactly happened?
I might get fired from my job. I don't know what to do.
Hey, calm down, sweetie.
How can I calm down? Ella is married to the son of our director.
What? No way! That's a lie!
There's no way I'd make such a ridiculous lie. Why is Ella marrying the director's son? I didn't know anything about that. Why didn't you tell me, Mom?
I didn't know that either. Does being the director's son mean that he will be the next director of the hospital?
Exactly. I don't understand what's going on. Now I know why most of the managers at my work took the day off. Everybody's here. Not just the managers, but all the higher management. And most of the hospital executives are here. My boss and some of my seniors are here too.
What? Oh my god, that's bad.
It's worse than bad. When I showed up at the wedding, they didn't say anything directly to me. But instead, they all looked at me and whispered at each other. Or looked at me with disdain, or laughed at me. I couldn't bear it. So I ran out of the wedding hall and left the venue in hurry. What should I do? I can't forget the way everyone looked at me. I can't go to work tomorrow. And my bosses, they'll definitely scold me, right? No, it might be more than a scolding. They know I've been skipping work. I may not be able to continue being a doctor anymore.
Oh no.
What should I do? I've been getting a ton of calls from my bosses. I'm scared to answer them. What should I do, Mom?
I don't know. Even if you say that, I don't know what to say. First of all, I didn't even go to the wedding. You planned all of this. You brought this upon yourself, so you deal with it.
What? But Mom, you were over it, weren't you? You were supportive when I said I'd go to the wedding in morning clothes, right? And now you're telling me it's all my plan? It's your fault for contacting me about Ella's wedding in the first place, right? Mom, do something about this.
Shut up! It's not my fault. You did everything on your own. Anyway, I had nothing to do with it.
What? I can't believe this. You're going to abandon me? I have no one else to rely on but you, Mom. I can't trust anyone anymore.
Ella, please contact me right away. Hey, are you reading this? Don't ignore me. Seriously, answer your phone.
What's going on? It's my wedding day. What does a mother who won't even attend her own daughter's wedding want with me?
Hey, I've been trying to reach you multiple times. What have you been doing all this time?
I told you what I was doing, didn't I? It's my wedding today. We finished the after party just now. I had so much fun today. I'm so happy to have everyone celebrating with me. It was a day I'll never forget. And yet, what's the deal with all these calls and messages? I've never seen so many messages and missed calls. What's your problem?
Shut up! This is the worst!
What's going on? Did something happen?
Well, when Luna got home, she didn't come out of her room. Luna's phone hasn't stopped ringing either. I think it's her boss trying to contact her. She's not answering her phone and just ignoring them. I think she's really going to lose her job.
Well, she's really made a fool of herself in front of the director and the other managers. I mean, even her boss and coworkers. You told me that Luna was coming, but I never imagined she'd come in morning clothes. The director and everyone at work saw that, didn't they? Isn't that crazy? Sorry, but I couldn't help laughing.
So, what Luna said is true? You're married to the director's son?
That's right. My husband will be the next hospital director.
How that happened?
I work for a pharmaceutical company, and that's how I met him.
Why didn't you tell me that before? If I'd known this before, none of this would have happened.
I've cut ties with you and Luna, so why do I have to inform you about it? Even if I had, you wouldn't have believed me anyway. I know you will say stuff like, "Liar, are you the desperate for attention?" I'll confirm with my own eyes if you're lying. And you would have burst in anyway.
That's...
The fact remains that you and Luna tried to ruin my wedding. At that point, you're not considered as my mother.
So you don't care what happens to Luna? Luna is hurt because of you. She finally became a doctor, you know. What will you do if Luna can't go to work?
I don't know. It's her own fault, isn't it?
What? Don't say such cold things. You're the only one who can do something about it. You can say that you asked your sister to prank the guests. Explain to everyone that you planned all this.
I don't want to. Why do I have to do something like that?
Why? It's for your sister's sake. You should do something for your family.
Now you're telling me that we're a family? You've never cared about me, not even once. Why should I lie to you and your sister? I don't like lying, so I refuse.
What? Who do you think you are? You ungrateful child, forgetting all I've done for you.
Say whatever you want. I have hated you a lot, and yeah, I've never been grateful to you.
What?
Besides, there's no point in lying now. I've already spilled everything.
Spilled everything?
After she ran away, they asked me what kind of relationship I had with her. I told them that she was my sister, but I cut off ties with her. Then I talked about my childhood. When I told them about the mistreatment I received from you both, they all cried and felt sorry for me.
What?
After seeing Luna like that, they all readily believed me. Well, I only told them the truth. It seems like my mother-in-law wanted me to reconcile with you and Luna. But I guess she realized it was too much to ask now. She cried and apologized for sending the invitation without my consent. She was doing it out of the kindness of her heart. I appreciated her intentions. I never really thought of you as a mother. From now on, I'll just consider my mother-in-law as my mom. I got off topic. Well, that's the situation. You have to do something about Luna.
There's nothing I can do. You're the only one who can fix this. What will you do if Luna can't work? If Luna loses her job, it's your fault, okay?
How is that my fault? I didn't invite her to the wedding in the first place. She showed up in morning clothes out of nowhere. And it's just all her colleagues and bosses saw that.
It's all your fault. It's because you decided to have a wedding. It's your fault for keeping a secret about your partner. Despite being an ugly daughter, you ruined everything. Do you think you can just mess up our lives like this?
What a stupid accusation. This conversation is going nowhere. I'm tired. I think we're done here. Oh, and make sure to tell Luna this. My father-in-law, the director, is furious with her. I'm sure she won't be able to find a place at work tomorrow.
Oh no. That's right. Even if she messed up at her current workplace, she can always move to another hospital.
But will anyone else hire her? It's a small world. Word will get around. I feel sorry for you.
What do you mean?
You've always favored her and spent so much money on her. I can't believe she ruined her career like this.
You're joking, right? Surely it's not that bad.
I wouldn't lie about something like this. She tried to ruin her boss's wedding. Of course, her career is now over. Can't you even understand that?
I didn't know you were marrying the director's son. Please, I'm begging you. I'll do anything. Just help us. If Luna loses her job, my life will...
Oh yeah? You rely entirely on Luna's income. After all, you are not worried about her. You were worried about yourself. I feel sorry for Luna too. But I don't work at my husband's hospital. I try not to meddle in business matters. There's nothing I can do. You know very well that I'm useless, don't you?
Oh no. Hey, please, can't you do something? I'll get down on my knees and
They want to make sure you don't do anything stupid anymore. Thank you for your advice, Nancy. I'm the next CEO's wife now. You shouldn't talk to me like that. Are you still saying that? Has Sean... anyone else, she has no choice but to stay with Sean. One more thing. Sean's mother is a very sharp woman. She is managing their money as a condition for accepting her unfaithful son and daughter-in-law. I'm sure Lily's marriage life is going to be a tough one in many ways.
Hey, Ashley, I heard from Mom that you're going on your honeymoon soon. When are you leaving? Where are you going? Tell me the details. Huh? What's going on all of a sudden, sis? We're going to LA for our honeymoon next week. Next week? When? Where in LA? LA's a big place, so we'll be going all over. I mean, why do you want to know so many details? Because I'm coming over, of course. What? I don't get it. Why didn't you tell me your schedule earlier? I have to take a paid holiday and there are so many things to prepare. It's your fault that I'm in a rush. Wait a minute. Don't tell me you're following me on my honeymoon. What? Is it bad if I come with you? Of course it is. Are you out of your mind? Don't be rude. I'm not crazy. We sisters have been together since we were little. You'd feel uncomfortable without me on your trip, wouldn't you? I'll be your guardian. I'm an adult. I don't need a guardian. Besides, a honeymoon is for the newlyweds. That's enough of your selfishness. It's not fair, Ashley. What? I want to go to LA too. If you want to go on your own. You don't have to come along with me on my honeymoon. There's no point in going alone. Why don't you go with your friends then? That's meaningless too. I want to go with you on your honeymoon. What? What's with that? I'm your big sister and you got married before me. And the guy you married to is a very handsome guy who works for a prestigious company. We're sisters, and it's not fair that you get the juicy part. I don't mean to be not fair. Why don't you find someone nice and get married too? Don't make it sound so easy. You should try to understand how I feel that I'm not lucky enough to meet anyone. Most of the people at my workplace are women. Even if I go to a party, I can't find a decent guy. Maybe you're aiming too high. You've been with a few guys before, right? Relationships and marriage are two different things. Marriage is for life, right? You never want to compromise. I don't think there are many people who fit your ideal. My husband is a typical office worker, even though he works for a prestigious company, and he's not even extremely good looking. That pisses me off. Your attitude of being so easygoing. That's how you make fun of me for not being able to get married. No, I'm not making fun of you. I've been through a lot myself. I still haven't made friends with my husband's parents. That's why we couldn't even have a wedding. And so we just got registered. I'm still trying to figure out how I'm going to deal with my in-laws. I have concerns too, you know. But it's still not fair. What? You don't have to deal with your husband's family. If you don't like them, you don't have to go out with them. Just having a high-spec husband is enough. Anyway, I'm not taking you on our honeymoon. Hey, why not? I told you that a honeymoon is for just the newlyweds. Don't make me keep explaining it to you. I'll see you later. Wait a minute. Ashley, give me the detailed itinerary of the trip. You're ignoring me. You'll see. I'm definitely coming on your honeymoon.
Ashley, I'm coming home soon. I'm on the train now. Hey, Ethan. You left work earlier than usual today. Because we're going on our honeymoon tomorrow. My boss was very considerate and said I must have things to prepare. So he let me go home on time. I see, that's great. Ashley, you've been busy with work recently. Are you feeling okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Let's take it easy in LA. Yeah, it's just... Huh? What's wrong? Something on your mind? Last week, I got a text from my sister. She said something outrageous. She insisted on following us on our honeymoon. What? I haven't heard from her since. I'm sure she's not coming, but she's my sister, and I don't know what she'll do. It's true that your sister is a bit of a strange person, but why is she following us on our honeymoon? My sister has always been a selfish person who always had to be better than me. She doesn't like the fact that I got married first, so she has been picking at me. She says it's not fair that you get the juicy part. I remember when I went to your parents' house to say hello. She was smiling and nice to me, but she was staring at you with a terrible look on her face. She said she couldn't forgive me for marrying a high-spec husband. What's so high spec about me? I'm just an ordinary office worker.
She doesn't believe me even if I say so.
I guess she's prone to assumptions.
I'm worried we'll bump into each other on our honeymoon.
But you haven't told her any details, did you? Like the exact place in LA? Or what time our flight is leaving, right?
No, I only told her we're going to LA next week.
Then we should be fine. Even if your sister comes after you, the chance of bumping into her in LA is very small.
That's true.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry too much about your sister. Let's enjoy our honeymoon.
Ashley, I'm sorry.
Huh?
You're in LA, right?
Yes, but...
Where do you think I am now?
I don't know.
Actually, I'm in LA right now.
What? You're really here?
Ashley, you must have been caught off guard. I haven't contacted you since the other day. So, did you think I gave up?
Well, it's not like giving up anything. I thought there was no way you'd come along on your sister's honeymoon.
Well, too bad. I found out from Mom the dates of your trip. I made all the arrangements and came on the same day.
Wow, you're very proactive. But I guess we won't be seeing each other here. Have fun on your trip.
You know, you're playing it easy like that, but now you're getting frustrated and stomping your feet in frustration, aren't you?
Why?
Because it was supposed to be your honeymoon, but it turned out to be a solo trip. And your husband left you before you left for your trip. Poor you. It's so funny that your honeymoon turned into a heartbreak trip.
A solo trip? What are you talking about?
There's no point in being stubborn. I'm sorry I stole your husband.
Huh? I have no idea what you're talking about. Anyway, it's fine that you're in LA. Why am I supposed to be alone?
Ashley, do you know why I wanted to come with you on your honeymoon?
No, not at all.
It was to get your husband.
What?
But I didn't think it would be so easy to get your husband. You guys were newlyweds, but I guess he couldn't resist my charms. We made love at the hotel right away. Your husband is crazy about me.
Oh, I see.
Hey, what's with the attitude? That cold reaction? Aren't you frustrated that your husband was taken away from you?
I'm sorry, but I can't get along with your farce any longer. I'm going to have lunch with my husband now. See you later.
Oh no, Ashley. You're going to have lunch alone, aren't you?
No, I'm going with my husband.
Well, since you came all the way to LA, I hope you'll enjoy your trip alone. I'm sure your husband will contact you and ask you to leave him officially. You'll just have to accept it, won't you?
Well, we're not communicating well with each other at all.
That's because you keep lying. Why don't you just admit defeat?
I'm not trying to compete with you. I haven't lied at all. It's too much trouble, so I'll let it go. Anyway, I'm busy now. Bye.
Oh my god, what a miserable little sister you are. It's like you're so shocked that I took your husband away from you that you can't accept the reality. I'm going to marry him as soon as I get back from my trip. Ashley, you lied about getting married. You didn't register the marriage yet. Well, thanks to that, he didn't have to file for divorce. I'm glad he could smoothly marry me. I'll invite you to the wedding, so look forward to it. You couldn't have the wedding because you didn't get along with his parents. I'll make use of my excellent communication skills to get along with his parents and make the wedding happen. I'll make a gorgeous wedding happen. Ashley, are you still in LA? I just came back to my hometown and submitted the marriage certificate right away. I'm so happy. Now we are officially married. Don't be so stubborn and travel alone. Why don't you just come home and find someone else? Though I don't really care about you. I'm going to his parents' house now to say hello. The order is reversed because of the sudden marriage, but I still have to greet his parents properly. Hey, Ashley, are you listening to me? Hey, you're not reading my texts at all. I see, you're ignoring me again. Well, it can't be helped. I know you're mad at me for taking your husband away from you. It's too painful to look at my texts, isn't it? I'm sorry I got carried away. But I'll be happy on behalf of you, so please forgive me. Bye! Oh, you've been texting me, sis? I'm sorry, I was out sightseeing all day and didn't notice. I mean, did you and my husband get married? Your intense delusion is scaring me. I've already registered my marriage. I'm in LA with my husband. Maybe you want to harass me, but there's no way you're marrying my husband. Honestly, it's depressing, so please don't talk about it anymore. Bye. Ashley, answer the phone. So annoying. What do you want? Why don't you answer the phone when I've called you so many times? I have something important to tell you. Because you're so persistent, Carol. What's so important? I'm tired of hearing that you stole my husband. No, it's the opposite. Huh? I'll give him back to you after all. What? What do you mean, give him back? I'm divorcing him. I'm sorry I took him from you. I don't care if I pay alimony, just help me get a divorce. I'm sorry. I don't know what you're talking about. What now? Divorce who? Your ex-husband. I'm sure he was very handsome, but looks can be deceiving. He's not a high-spec man, but he's a terrible, terrible man. A terrible man? How could you marry such a man? He doesn't work for a prestigious company. He's a part-time worker. He's still living off his parents' money. That's not a high-spec man at all. What are you saying? Well, high-spec or not, my husband has a full-time job. He's already independent from his parents. Huh? Where's the independence? He says he won't get a job because there's something he wants to do, but he's just wandering around. Of course he doesn't have money to rent an apartment, so he says he's going to live with his parents after getting married. I don't want to live with my in-laws as soon as we're newlyweds. Oh, did you go say hi to his parents? That's the worst part. His father and mother agreed on the marriage, which was nice, but they said, now that you're marrying our son, you should do this and do that, blah blah blah. We can't wait to see our grandchildren, blah blah blah. They both had very old-fashioned values. I can already see them snubbing me. I don't want to be a part of a family with people like that. Hey, Carol, are you saying that... Is it Terry who you got married to? That's right, it's Terry. But why are you asking me that? He's your ex-husband. Do you know his name at least? I see. So that's how it is. Huh? What? What do you mean? I finally figured it out. I knew we weren't on the same page. Carol, you think you stole my husband, but the man is not my husband. What do you mean? Terry is your ex-husband, right? No, he's my husband's little brother. My husband's name is Ethan. Huh? That means Terry is my brother-in-law. Brother-in-law? What are you talking about? I know exactly what your ex-husband looks like. But you've only met my husband once, right? When he came to our parents' house to say hello, right? I remember him. He's so handsome. Don't fool me by telling me crazy story. Well, my husband and Terry are brothers with the same faces. They're about the same height and have similar hairstyle. People often mistake them as twins. Wait a minute. Now, why was the brother at the airport? Maybe Terry was also planning to come with you guys on your honeymoon? No, only my sister would think such an insane thing. Then why? Terry was sitting alone at the airport lobby. I thought he was meeting up with you. The day we were leaving for our honeymoon, Terry drove us to the airport. What? That means the man I called out to at the airport was... It seems it was Terry, after he saw us off. No way! Come to think of it, my husband told me earlier, Terry had a strong desire to get married for a long time. When he heard that my husband, his brother, was getting married, he seemed very jealous. What? Unlike you, he didn't have the idea of stealing his brother's marriage partner. That's such a horrible idea. But while he had a strong desire to get married soon, you approached him. He must got all excited to get married. How is that possible? Just because he was approached by a woman, he suddenly went to LA with a woman he didn't know. Isn't that a little too casual? Well, you're the one who asked him out. Besides, I heard Terry doesn't have a regular job and has plenty of time. Thanks to him, we were able to get a ride to the airport.
So that's what happened. At least now I know I married the wrong guy.
So, what are you going to do now? Are you divorcing Terry?
Neither Terry nor his parents would allow me to divorce him. When I told them I wanted to break up with him, Terry got angry and said, "You're the one who asked me out." And Terry's parents said that since I married him, I should fulfill my duties as a wife.
Oh, well, that's tough. But I guess it can't be helped that Terry is angry with you.
Don't say that like it's someone else's problem. It's your fault in the first place.
Why me?
Because you didn't tell me that your husband has a brother who looks exactly like him. You didn't tell me.
I didn't even know he had a brother until recently. My husband didn't get along with his parents or his brother for a long time. He didn't talk much about his family to me, so I have not had much contact with his family yet. I've told you about them before, haven't I?
That's not fair.
Huh?
It's just not fair. You got a high-spec husband, and I'm forced to marry a part-time worker. It's so unfair, even though we're sisters.
You deserve it. You're the one who got it all wrong and married Terry. Besides, Terry is handsome. He's your type, right? Terry seems to have a gentle personality. If he finds a job, you guys will be able to live on your own.
I don't even know when he'll get a job. I can't stand the thought of living with his parents. Oh, I've got an idea. Ashley, let's trade husbands.
What?
Why not? They're both good looking. You should give Ethan to me and marry Terry.
Unbelievable. How did you come up with that idea?
Because you work for a better company and get paid more than me. You can support Terry, and you're not as pretty as me, but you're pretty enough. I'm sure Terry will like you too.
No way. Why should I marry someone I don't like?
Ashley, please, give me Ethan. I'll make him happy for sure.
I don't want to. You should be happy with the husband you chose.
I can't. I can't be happy with Terry.
I don't care what you say. Well, if you really don't get along with him, then I guess you'll have to divorce him. I don't want anything to do with you anymore, so I'm going to block you.
What? Why are you blocking me? We're sisters, right?
A woman who goes after someone's husband is not my sister. Goodbye.
Ashley, wait! What am I supposed to do? Ashley, I have a favor to ask you. Can you lend me some money, just a little? I wanted to break up with Terry somehow. So, I approached many men as I could. I ended up going out with one of them, but then Terry and his parents were furious. They asked me for compensation, and it's an amount I can't afford to pay alone. Your husband has a high income, so you must have plenty of money, right? I apologize for trying to steal your husband. I need your help. Hey, Ashley, are you still blocking me? Please, answer me.
After that, Carol managed to divorce Terry. But since the cause of divorce was her unfaithfulness, she was charged a large amount of compensation and had to take on a debt. In order to pay off the debt, Carol is now working part-time in addition to her day job. She's working hard every day to pay off her debts, but no matter how much money she earns, it all goes to pay off her debts. So she is living in extreme poverty. She regrets so much that she shouldn't have targeted my husband. She regrets it very much.
Hi, Carrie. Thank you for your hospitality today. Actually, Tom was a little worried about whether I would get along with his family, so I was a bit nervous myself. But you welcomed me warmly, and I was relieved to see that Tom has such nice and kind parents like you and Jack. I feel like part of the family now. Huh? Part of the family now? Don't get ahead of yourself. Sorry? I only pretended to approve your marriage because Tom wouldn't give up, and Jack supports him. Getting married without telling me is simply unforgivable. Well, that was Tom's idea. He knew you wouldn't approve of our marriage, so we went ahead and got registered. He wanted us to start living together soon. But I insisted that we should at least greet you before that. I felt it was the least courtesy to have you guys attend our wedding. I won't allow you to have a wedding. I don't even recognize you as his wife. Oh no, what did I do wrong? I'll try to improve whatever I can. Not that you can improve or anything. There's something fundamentally wrong with you. Fundamentally? To start, a woman who can't even handle basic housework shouldn't be married. Having a wife with no skills is just a pain. Can't handle housework properly? Well, Carrie, respectfully, I've lived alone and managed all the household chores myself. Plus, I enjoy cooking, so I've been cooking for myself every day. I plan to do the same when I move in with Tom. You're going to quit your job, aren't you? Huh? No, I won't. See? Women are expected to be full-time housewives after marriage, taking care of the home and catering to her husband's needs. It's common sense. I'm saying if you can't do that, you're not cut out to be a wife. In this day and age, it's normal for both spouses to work. Many couples share household chores too. Besides, Tom understands my job. I work from home most of the time, so I have more flexibility to handle housework compared to someone who works in an office. Don't boast about your job. You're not well educated and don't have a good job anyway. Just quit already. Not well educated? Yeah, that's right. You only graduated from middle school, and all you can do is work from home. It's sad to cling to such a lousy job. And people will think that Tom doesn't make enough money. If you don't become a housewife, he'll be embarrassed. He respects my job, and I take pride in doing work that only I can do. It's a shame you don't understand. Don't get ahead of yourself. You just stay at home and call it a job. I do work at home. If you talk back to me again, I'll do whatever it takes to get you two divorced. What? You're my son's wife. You have no place in our family. Tom and Jack may be on your side now, so you act all bossy. But if your in-laws demand a divorce, you have no choice but to comply, right? No. Tom and I will discuss and decide what to do in that situation. We're adults, and we have the right to make our own decisions. I don't think we just blindly follow everything you say. Huh? Why are you talking back like this? You're my son's wife. Ugh, I'm so angry. You don't deserve Tom. I'll never allow you to have a wedding. I'll make you get divorced. Now I see why Tom didn't want me to visit your place. I don't think there's much use in continuing this conversation, so I'll take my leave. Hey, hold on. Don't just walk away. If you continue behaving like this, I'll have to take action. Hey, why aren't you at home at noon on a weekday? If you were someone's wife, you'd be home cleaning at this hour. Don't tell me you're skipping housework and goofing off. Ugh, it's awful. The rooms are so messy. I stepped on some weird cloth and slipped and fell. Huh? Wait, what? Carrie, are you in our house? Yes, I am. It's my son's house. Nothing strange. How did you get in there? I didn't give you a spare key, did I? I borrowed it from Mia. What? Tom's cousin Mia? I told her not to lend you the key. Oh, yeah. She was stubborn and wouldn't lend it to me, so I took it without her noticing. You mean you stole it, right? What do you want with my house? Originally, I thought I'd give you a little wife training. Since you've been slacking off on your chores, I'm going to change my tune. It's not slacking. I'm at work. I'm usually home most of the time, but I'm at the office today for a meeting. Hey, Carrie, don't do anything weird, okay? I'm not going to do anything weird. I'll do what I have to do. What are you going to do? Don't touch her stuff without permission. Look what I found here. Hey. Hey, Carrie, what have you done? Where did you put the wedding dress? Oh, hi, Nancy. Have you come home now? Looks like you were a step too late. This is what happens when you abandon your duty as a wife and goof around. I don't have time for your lecture now. Did you take the wedding dress away, Carrie? I need it for the wedding tomorrow. Please return it now. I can give it back, but I don't think you would want it anymore because it's become rags now. What do you mean, rags? I ripped it up with scissors. It's now a ragged dress. It's more suitable for an uneducated woman. Now the dress is gone, how could you hold the wedding tomorrow? What did you say? Ripped it up with scissors? The wedding is tomorrow, and you ripped the wedding dress to shreds? Why did you do that? I wanted to ruin the wedding in your face. What? My precious son Tom is getting married to an uneducated woman who didn't even finish school properly. I couldn't stand the thought of it, and yet he even registered the marriage without telling me. And now he's decided to hold the wedding without discussing it with me. I really don't want it to happen. I don't understand. Do you think you have the right to do that just because you're not happy with the wedding? I only have one day until the wedding. You made that dress, didn't you? That means you won't have to pay anyone even if it's ruined. It was your handmade dress. And you have no time to make another one now. No wedding dress, no wedding ceremony. You'd be held responsible for the dress and you'd lose face. Hopefully, Tom will be annoyed and get you divorced. Then, you'll be kicked out of our place. Yes, that's what I thought. Excuse me, but are you serious? You're acting so foolish. Did your hatred for me fry your brain or something? What a rude and foul-mouthed thing to say. Why did he marry such a woman? He's a nice boy just like his father, but he clearly doesn't have his father's keen eye for choosing a good woman. He went and fell for a bratty girl like you who can't even do housework. I can't help but be blunt. Your mysterious behavior is driving me insane. Do you realize how much effort it took me to make that dress? An entire year. I designed it, I stitched it together by hand. I invested all my passion and skill into it. And now you've torn it to shreds for no reason? Damn it all! What's the point? I don't like the way you work either. I don't know if you're a designer or a seamstress. They're just minor jobs around the house. We're not discussing my job here. I mean, it's none of your business. You're so cocky. I really don't like it. What are you really going to do tomorrow? Mia is looking forward to it. The dress and the wedding. Well, I'm sure Tom and Mia are looking forward to it too. If you don't have the dress, then we have no choice. If you had kept an eye on it, it wouldn't have been ripped to shreds. It's all your fault. What kind of messy shifting of responsibility is that? I can't believe you ruined your niece's wedding to bully your son's wife. It's disgusting. What? My niece? Mia is Tom's cousin. In other words, your niece, right? You ruined her dress. I really feel sorry for her. A wedding is the once-in-a-lifetime event for the couple. Then her aunt, of all people, has ripped up her dress and ruined it. She will be devastated. I don't know how I can face her. What? What are you talking about? Mia's wedding is next month, right? Huh? No, it's not. Isn't it your and Tom's wedding tomorrow? No, our wedding is next month. Huh? Why? What? Tomorrow is your and Tom's wedding, and next month is Mia's wedding, isn't it? No, it's not. Tomorrow is Mia's wedding. Don't tell me you were mistaken. No way. Then that dress... It's Mia's. She ordered it knowing I'm a fashion designer. I put all my skills into making it for Tom's lovely cousin, but you ripped it to shreds in a moment. You are telling a lie. Huh? You really didn't know? I thought it was because you didn't like Mia's marriage. And maybe you plan to get rid of me, claiming I'm responsible for canceling her wedding. I wouldn't do it to her. I wanted to cancel your wedding, not Mia's. But you were talking ill about uneducated women's marriage. I thought Mia is one of them in your mind. She is not highly educated. She's a high school graduate, but she has a cooking license and has a fine job at a nice restaurant. And she's getting married to a man who graduated from college and works for a major company. I thought you were against her being a working wife and looked down on her lack of education. It's only you that I hate for that. You are a middle school graduate. What? I had higher education than that. I'm a college graduate. Huh? No way. You can't possibly have a college degree. You can only do some trivial work from home. Not really some trivial work, I guess. I'm a fashion designer. That's why I have a college degree in clothing design. Bullshit. I heard from your classmates. They said you quit high school halfway through. It means you only graduated from middle school. It's true that I quit going to that high school, but I earned my credits and received my diploma. I prioritize preparations for my future over graduating from high school. First of all, I needed to learn a foreign language. Learn a foreign language? I went to a college in Italy. I came back to the US after graduation to work as a designer. I can show you my diploma if you want. What? If that's the case, you should have told me earlier. Why didn't you tell me? When I visited your house the other day, I explained it to you thoroughly. Jack and Tom were very understanding about my background and the nature of my work. But you only caught the part that I'm working from home, and you just misunderstood the whole thing from what you heard. Shut up. Are you saying it's my fault? I don't care about me right now. What are you going to do about Mia's dress? The wedding is tomorrow. You stole the key to our house from Mia, and you broke into our house and ripped off her dress. It looks like you really hate her. How are you going to explain this? I don't know. I tore it off thinking it was yours. I didn't mean to tear up Mia's dress. It's your fault for leaving it there. It's not my fault. You're not even going to apologize. Mia has been kind to me, and I feel like she's my sister, so I spent a year making this dress just for her. And you stole it like a thief, and even tore it to pieces. And what is that logic you are not guilty because you thought it was my dress? You're the worst, the most vicious, and the dumbest. Shut up. Who do you think you are to talk to me like that? Ah, I have an idea. I just tell everybody that you did all this. Huh? Mia ordered a wedding dress, but you couldn't make it by the due date, so you just tore it. What kind of a designer is that? Now your reputation is ruined. You'll have no choice to get a divorce and disappear from our lives. I'm speechless. You know what? I have recorded this message thread from the middle of the conversation. I will show this to Tom, Mia, and her husband, and your husband, Jack, and I will decide how to handle it from now on. What? A recording? That's not fair. Not fair? Seriously? Think about what you've done before you say anything. I will never forgive you. You're the one who will disappear from our lives. I sent the recorded message thread to all the parties concerned. Jack, Tom, and Mia's husband were furious and rushed to Carrie. She was thrust divorce papers, and Tom declared that he cut ties with her. Mia's family also declared their insulation. Afterwards, she was charged for the cost to rent the wedding dress and the compensation for the dress she ripped. She had to pay for them with her own pocketbook and money from selling brand bags and other items. She became extremely poor and was evicted from the house alone. Her relatives were aware of the incident, and no one would help her. She is now working part-time to make ends meet. Later, at our wedding, we invited Jack. He apologized about what Carrie had done. I am relieved to know that he intends to watch over me and Tom's married life.
Hey. It's almost time to meet her.
Yeah, I'm a bit nervous, but I'm really looking forward to it.
But are you sure you've thought this through?
What do you mean?
Do you even know what kind of family she comes from? Have you looked into it? I hope you're not just getting excited without thinking about these important things.
Family background? I haven't really worried about that. She's a great person and I love her. Isn't that enough?
You're being naive. Marriage isn't just about love. It's about joining two families together. You need to know who her parents are and what kind of education she's had. If you don't figure that out now, you're the one who's going to regret it later.
I just don't see why her family matters so much. As long as we're happy together, that should be enough, right?
You really don't get it. Our family has a history of good education and high standards. That's the norm for us. What if her family hasn't had the same kind of upbringing? What are you going to do then?
She's not like that. I'm sure once you meet her, you'll understand.
It's not that simple. Don't you get it? The person you marry affects the whole family. This isn't just your problem. You'd be dragging us all into this, and you could end up embarrassing the family.
But is that really such a big deal? I mean, I love her and she loves me. Isn't that what matters the most?
You're missing the point. Love and affection are secondary. The real issue is whether she's suitable for our family name. And education. What kind of background does she have? Did you even check her education?
Her education? No, I didn't ask about that.
What? You didn't even ask? How can you be serious about marrying someone when you don't even know the basics?
But she's responsible and I don't see any problems. I think everything's fine.
Are you sure about that? You could be setting yourself up for trouble. What if she's not a good fit for our family? Once you're married, it's too late to back out and say, "Oops, I made a mistake."
I chose her. Isn't that enough?
You're not listening to me at all. Marriage is a lifetime commitment. It's not just something you can undo. You're rushing into this without even looking into her background just because you love her? That's a childish way of thinking.
That's not true. I've really thought it through. She really cares about me, and I believe we'll be happy together.
What's going on?
So, it's finally tomorrow. I can't believe I'm nervous about meeting my own parents.
Don't say that. Now you're making me even more nervous.
Haha, I'll take care of everything tomorrow. My mom can be a bit strange. but I'm sure she'll love you once she gets to know you.
I hope so. It's going to be a long relationship. So first impressions are important.
Yeah, but for her, it's not just about how amazing or kind you are. Honestly, she cares most about where someone went to school.
Wait, really? I hadn't thought much about that.
Yeah, she always asks my siblings' partners about their degrees first. Whether they graduated from a prestigious university. That's always been her top concern.
Wow, I didn't realize. I never thought education was the measure of someone's worth, but I guess some families see it differently.
At least in my mom's case, it's a big deal. I think she wants something to brag about. But I've been wondering if I should even tell her about your education. It feels weird for me to bring it up.
Maybe that's something I should talk about myself. Honestly though, I don't think it's necessary to mention at first.
What do you mean?
I don't believe someone's value is defined by their education. I'd rather she get to know me as a person first. Through conversation and interaction. We can talk about education later once we've gotten closer.
That sounds just like you. Alright, I won't say anything. You can bring it up when the time feels right.
Thanks. That would really help.
Honestly, my mom is unpredictable. She could say anything, so don't take it too seriously. If something she says hurts you, don't let it get to you.
I'll be okay. I'll just focus on being myself and making sure she sees who I truly am. I'm not trying to conform, but I'd like to build a relationship with her over time.
So, my mom says she wants to talk to you beforehand. I tried to decline, but it seems like a hassle. Is it okay if I share your contact info?
Of course, that's fine. I guess it's natural for a mother to be curious about her son's fiancé. You can give her my number so she can reach me on Facebook Messenger. Is this Emily? I'm Bob's mom, Diane. Hi, yes, this is Emily Green. It's nice to meet you. I'm looking forward to learning from you and receiving your guidance in the future. Uh-huh. So, Emily, where did you graduate from? It's something that's been on my mind. Was it one of those big-name schools, maybe in the city, or perhaps... I'd be concerned if it wasn't a well-known one. If it's a small school, I hope there's a good reason for that. Well? Oh. You're asking about my college? I have to admit I wasn't expecting that to be the first question. You're not about to tell me you didn't go to college, are you? That would be unacceptable. Someone without a proper education wouldn't really be a fit for this family. If it's not an Ivy League or at least a school I've heard of, then that's going to be a problem. I didn't go to a big school in the city. I understand from him that education is very important to you. But I don't think a person's worth is defined by their college degree. I would really appreciate it if you could get to know me as a person first. Maybe we could talk about my background and values. Before diving into where I went to school? What? What are you talking about? Of course education is important. Do you not have the ability to judge people? I grew up in California and now I work as a graphic designer. I thought it might be better if we started with that and got to know each other a bit first. I think it would help us build a good relationship. Who do you think you are? I can't believe you're trying to tell me how things should be. Excuse me? All I care about is education. Nothing else about you really matters to me. There is nothing else I need to know. I just want to be sure you're good enough for my son. And that's all there is to it. Why do you think education is the only way to judge whether we're a good match? We didn't choose each other based on our degrees. I believe if you got to know me, you'd be able to see the bigger picture. I have no idea what you're talking about. Are you too dumb to understand my point? Or maybe you're just avoiding the topic because... Wait a minute. Don't tell me you didn't go to college at all. Just say it. Where did you go? Stanford? Yale? I did finish high school in the US, but after that I went to the UK and received my education there. So my last American diploma is from high school, but I've gained experience overseas. What? The UK? I wasn't told about that. So you didn't even finish high school here? Whatever happened after that doesn't matter. You're still basically a high school dropout, aren't you? That's not quite accurate, but yes, my last American degree is from high school. However, I went on to college in the UK and later pursued university studies. For me, finishing high school was just the beginning, and I've continued my education ever since. Unbelievable. A high school dropout wants to marry my son? How could someone like that be part of our family? I can't believe he even chose someone like you. You must have tricked him into this somehow, right? Excuse me? You're just after our money, aren't you? You're trying to use my accomplished son to boost your own status, right? No, absolutely not. Bob and I met and naturally fell in love. Over time, we built a strong connection that led us to this point. It's not about money or status. I truly respect and love him. Yeah, right. You say all the right things, but I can see through you. You're just trying to get your hands on our wealth, and I know it. Please, calm down, Diane. Our relationship isn't based on such shallow things. We're bonded by something much deeper. Diane? Who do you think you are? I never agreed to be your mother-in-law, so don't start calling me that. That's just rude. You're right. I was too quick to call you by your name. I apologize if it upset you. There's no way I'm ever approving this marriage. Just listening to you makes me angry. I'm cancelling all my plans for tomorrow. Please don't say that. We're trying to understand each other better. I'd really like to meet you tomorrow and talk things over properly. I want to hear your thoughts directly. I have nothing more to say to you. Stay away from my son. I hope that by talking, we can clear up any misunderstandings between us. It's hard to communicate properly through text messages, and I'm really looking forward to meeting you in person. Anyway, I'll leave it here for now. Thank you, and I look forward to tomorrow. Oh? Did you not understand what I said? Or are you just not capable of grasping that? Unbelievable. I can't believe you had the nerve to show up. You assumed I'm some high school dropout and judged me for it? That's beyond rude. And honestly, throwing tea on someone at an engagement greeting? That's outrageous. I mean, what kind of person does something like that? Don't you think that behavior is the real issue here? Listen, I take great pride in my family. We've all graduated from prestigious universities and received excellent education. The idea that my children would marry someone from a lower educational background? That would be the end of everything. Do you even understand that? Have you ever thought about what that would mean for my family's reputation? I think it's wonderful that you're proud of your family. That's something to be respected. But using education as a weapon to look down on others is wrong. And throwing tea on me because of it? I can't understand that. It's just disrespectful. Enough. If you hate it so much, why don't you go back to school and get a respectable degree? That's the only way someone like you will ever be worthy of marriage. Excuse me? Isn't that a bit extreme? If you want to marry my son, go get a degree now. Otherwise, I'll never accept you. Did you really think I'd let my precious son marry some high school dropout? If you want to marry him, you better get into college, now. I graduated from Cambridge, actually. What? I never said I didn't have an education. I left the US in middle school because I was a gifted student. Back in my hometown, they called me a prodigy. What do you mean? You were talking about famous universities in the city, right? Well, I think my alma mater is pretty well known too. I mean, practically everyone's heard of it, haven't they? Wait, what? So you're telling me you actually graduated from Cambridge? Are you serious? I can't believe that. Yes, I did graduate from Cambridge University. I only mentioned that I attended school in the US after middle school, but I never imagined you'd misunderstand so drastically. But even if I were just a middle school graduate, how would that affect my character? Isn't that what really matters in the relationship we have? Bob chose me not because of my degree, but because he understands and loves me for who I am. So I don't think throwing tea on me just because you assumed I had a low education is justified. It's nothing but an insult, isn't it? Oh no, I didn't mean to throw tea because of that. I just never really believed you actually went to Cambridge. Honestly, I kind of did it by accident. Accidentally throwing tea on someone? What kind of situation even leads to that? Normal people don't just accidentally do that. It was rude, plain and simple. I wish you'd made an effort to actually get to know me. Plus, I've met your husband several times through my work. Our company does business with his company, so we've crossed paths before. Wait, what? What do you mean by that? How could I not know something so important? Yes, I've met him in business settings before. It's a shame your husband couldn't be here today. But I'm sure he'd be surprised if he knew how you treated me. So you and my husband were already acquainted? Why didn't you tell me that sooner? I had no idea. Of course you didn't. You never gave me a chance to explain. You just yelled, "Get out, you high school dropout," and then threw tea at me. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean for it to come across that way. I really didn't. Then what exactly did you mean by it? No matter your reasoning, it was inappropriate and uncalled for. I said I'm sorry. Can't we just move on from this? Isn't the fact that you know my husband now the more important issue here? Yes, I suppose you're right. I do know your husband through work. At first, I didn't realize he was Bob's father, but later on, I made the connection. It's a small world, isn't it? Our company operates globally, so I didn't expect to have such close business ties with my fiancé's family. But perhaps it's fate. I'm sure your husband would be shocked to learn how you treated me today.
I had no idea you worked for such a prestigious company. I'm really sorry for the misunderstanding. And for my rude actions. I deeply regret it. So, could you please not mention this to my husband?
Mention what?
I spilled tea on you. I know, and I'm really sorry. Can you please come back so we can talk? I'll apologize properly.
I believe most people deserve a second chance.
Well, that's good to hear. I'm glad you're reasonable.
But I have to say, I've never been so insulted in my life, being treated like that.
What? Wait.
I never want to see or speak to you again.
You're not coming back? Is that what you mean?
Exactly. Spending any more time with you is a waste. Even if we patch things up now, it would only lead to more problems down the line. I want to avoid that. So I'm afraid we're done here.
What are you saying? But you're still going to marry my son, right? I know I said I wouldn't allow it earlier. But I'll approve now. You can marry him. Just come back and talk this over.
You asked me not to tell your husband, but it's too late.
What do you mean? What's too late?
Bob has already told his father everything. He called him just now. It's out of my hands.
What? How could this happen? Don't let him do this. If his father finds out, I can't even imagine what he'll say to me. Please, stop him.
I won't stop him. After the way you insulted and looked down on me. This is the natural consequence. You have to face the results of your actions.
I was wrong. My pride got in the way and I lost sight of what truly matters.
I don't think it's necessarily wrong to be judged based on your academic background. But that doesn't give you a reason to look down on others, does it? I don't care how you feel about it now. The damage is already done, and there's no going back.
I can't lose my son. I can't. Please, help me.
Loving your son is natural, but sometimes that love can become a burden. Unfortunately, you've realized that too late.
What can I do? How can I fix this?
You're just facing the consequences of your actions. You can't change the past, but what you do next is up to you.
I don't know what to do.
It's not my responsibility to help you. Right now, you need to face the consequences and accept what's happened. Well then, I'll take my leave now.
Wait, please don't go.
In the end, I never heard from Diane again. That day was the breaking point, and her husband filed for divorce. He was shocked and furious at her behavior. Her actions ended up destroying her own family. She lost her home, and with no one to turn to, she was left completely alone. Her prized education and status were of no help when it mattered most. I heard rumors that she's now living alone, scraping by with part-time jobs. It's ironic that someone who always looked down on others now finds herself the one being looked down upon. Perhaps it's just karma. As for me, Bob and I got married, and we've been living happily together. The events of that day, though painful, only strengthened our bond. Life works in strange ways.
Thank you for watching. Please rate the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.